Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmerry.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's card features the Hearts and Hugs stamp set and coordinating dies. You'll find it on page 61 of the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalogue, and I have put a link to the products I'm using today in the description bar below. This card, it's a easy little gatefold, and I'm featuring these beautiful little walrus here. Oh, beautiful is not quite the right word. Cute, I guess. And I've taken my inspiration from the actual images in the catalogue. I noticed that they had a die stamped and embossed in white embossing powder on a grey colour. So that's what I've done with this one. Kept it simple, so the band just comes up and then the card just opens up like that, ready for your sentiment. So I've used one of the deckled rectangle dies here for the inside for your sentiment. This is an online exclusive now. This very pretty embossing folder is the Eyelets embossing folder, and the base of the card is Fresh Freesia, and this is Highland Heather for the embossing there. And I've used grey granite for the stamping and the die cutting of these images right here. So that just folds back up there. Cute, right? Let's go ahead and make it. Very, very, very easy to make. So as I said, I'm using a piece of Fresh Freesia cardstock. It's just half a sheet of A4, and I'm going to be using metric for these dimensions. So for this gatefold, the way that I do this one, it's such a simple little one to do. I bring my cardstock on that long side and I bring it over to the 5.3 centimeters. Make sure you've got your blade, 5.3, give it a good score, flip it around and do the same on the other side. Sure I've got it right. I want it closed properly. Okay. And then just finish those score lines. So what you could do, of course, is put some paneling in the inside. You can stamp the inside of it if you like. I'm just doing it really simple today, just keeping it very simple, with a little bit of just some Tombow to put this down. I do like the decal. This is the largest of that deckled rectangle frames. If you thought they had been deleted from the Stampin' Up! Line, fear not, they are an online exclusive. So when you go to the Stampin' Up! Store, just search for online exclusives and there you'll find it. So there we have the easy gatefold. Now these panels, I just cut them to measure the same length and then a little bit off each side. So I measured them at 4 3/4 across, and they're all the same length on the way down. So lengthwise, I should say. That didn't make sense, did it? Let's put some Tombow on here. I couldn't decide if I wanted the base to be Highland Heather and these panels to be Fresh Freesia, but I decided to go with this one because I've actually got a lot of Fresh Freesia cardstock. So that was my deciding factor, but it would look good. Possibly would look good the other way too, depending on what is your preferred colourway. Just trying to get that straight. The same with this one. There. Okay. And they just fold in like that. Any of your embossing folders will work. I just really like this eyelet folder. It's one of my favourites at the moment. Now for the band, the belly band, all I'm going to do is wrap it round. And this measures, what does this measure? It measures 24 centimetres, so it's 24 centimetres long, and then it's 4.5 centimetres wide. So just fold it around. Nothing terribly complicated about that. Just don't make it too tight that it can't come up and down. Some adhesive. I don't think I got that on straight. Oops. Ooh. Alright, so that's the construction of the card done. Now for the stamping, I've gone ahead already and I've stamped. So I stamped this image here in Versamark ink, so it's clear, covered it with white embossing powder, then heat embossed and die cut with that die, and you get this cute image. Really like the way they did that in the catalogue, hence that's the reason I copied it. This die set also has this great banner die as well, perfect for that nice long sentiment there. So let's go ahead and stamp that one. I'm just going to stamp it with memento. So not I mean, it would look great heat embossed as well, but let's just keep this card simple. Stamp it. Okay, there's that one. I stamped it more towards the bottom, and then sending a big hug. Same. Alright, so let's put this on here first. A little bit of Tombow. Just going to position that so there's a little bit of the colour still peeking out. Centered it in the middle. Pop them up on some, pop our little seals or walruses. They're walruses, aren't they? Because they got the tusks. And some dimensional, oops. Now that's a mistake I've just made there, because we don't want that dimensional at the top, otherwise the card won't open, because that's going to sit a crop there. So make sure your dimensionals are towards the bottom. Place your image on the top, the sentiment, and let's just cut this one out. Combo. It's just going to sit towards the edge there. Alright, so to finish it off, we have some of these are the basic grey and smoky slate pearls. They are new in the annual catalogue as well. Highly recommended, highly recommended. If you can get your hands on them, I recommend it because they're so really nice. Put that one up there a bit more. And then one of the larger ones. Oops. Pop that in there. I actually originally had them positioned on the card, but of course it was affecting the band going up and down. So there you have it. I think that's a pretty easy card to make, and it looks pretty, I think it's makes a bit of a statement with that embossed image, don't you think? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmerry@gmail.com. Thank you and have a great day.